Hello, Cougars. It's Mr. Jimenez back at it again from my classroom, and we're here to complete the last section of your lab, our guided lab, that is. We'll be testing density, and let me give you a quick refresher on what density is. So, if something is more dense, we make an M, and where are we pointing? Down, because if something is more dense, it goes down or it sinks. So, I want you to think, when you think more dense, think sink or go down. Next is less dense. For less dense, we make an L, correct? And when we make an L, our L points up because when things are less dense, they go up or they float. So we're going to test the density of the following six materials. I counted four. Sorry, guys. The following six materials and see if they're either more dense or less dense. And it's going to be up to you to classify them. So here is my beaker filled with some water. And we're just going to test them. Starting off with our handy dandy rubber eraser, we're just going to drop it in there and see what happens. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Where did it go? I observe that the eraser has sunk. So classify it. Is it either more dense or less dense? Go ahead and take note of that in your table. All right. I'm going to leave that in there. Actually, no, let's take it out. Oh, my hand's too big. Oh no, don't spill. Okay. Guys, I didn't spill. Oh, phew. I didn't want to make a mess again. All right. Let's test our next substance, which is salt. Now, I'm going to have to get a little closer because if you remember for our last video, salt is soluble. So if I don't show you quick enough, it'll dissolve before you can see. So watch what happens when I pour the salt in. Watch where it goes. Does it float or does it sink? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Where did it go? Straight to the bottom, right? So the salt went down. So is it more dense or is it less dense? I'm observing that it's sinking. Take note of that in your notes. The next object we are going to classify is our iron nail. So let's see if our iron nail is more dense or less dense. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. And what do you know? Where is our iron nail? At the bottom. So our iron nail sank. So is it more dense or is it less dense? Write down or take note of your answer in your table. The next substance we're going to test is our paper clip. And again, we're just going to drop it in there, see what happens. Ready? 1, 2, 3, boom. And what do you observe? Where is our paper clip? At the bottom. So our paper clip sank. So is it more dense or is it less dense? Write that down. Two more objects we're going to test. The next one is sand. So I'm going to pour some sand in here. We're going to see what happens. Ready? Oh, I almost dropped it. Oh, I got to be careful, Ms. Jimenez. Ready? Watch where it lands if it floats or if it sinks. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing something happen that happened to the salt. What's happening, everyone? Why is it going down? You're right. It's sinking because it is. Oh, I'm not going to say it, but write it down. Is it more dense or is it less dense because it sinks? Remember, more dense, M for more dense, we go down. L for less dense, we go up. Last but not least, we have our beautiful, these are my favorite, honestly, our iron filings. So, let's test them. Let's see what happens when I drop them in. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. What happened? Where did they go? Did they float or did they sink? I think they sank. You're right, they did sink. So, do we classify iron filings as more dense or less dense? What do you think? All right, well, now that you've watched the demo of this lab, I want you to go back to your table and then you're going to classify all of these objects on the table. So make sure you fill in the bubble if it's more dense or fill in the bubble if it's less dense, okay? I will talk to you later. This is the last part of our lab, so I hope you liked it. And other than that, we'll be seeing each other soon. Bye, everyone. Talk to you later.